Right, yo. What's good, YouTube? Back with another lecture. Time to drop some sauce today. This isn't going to be for 3 a.m. motivation. This isn't that kind of video. I'm going to be here to try and change your entire perspective on trading. So this isn't just going to be mindset snippets or like buzzwords. So if you're looking for that, look elsewhere because I'm really trying to change your entire trajectory today. And you want to do this for the long term. You want to trade for the long term. You want to quit your job. And I'm essentially here to just say, stop chasing that end goal already because it's only getting in the way. And that's that whole detaching from the outcome kind of thing. I'll explain why real quick, and I'll get into the how I kind of replace this a little bit later on. I'm going to get something really, really clear out of the way to start with. And that's saying that everybody wants freedom. Nobody wants to work a job. Nobody wants to be dependent on one location. Everyone wants to work when they want, how they want, wherever they want, and not work for them, like for anybody else. You may say like, oh, I have this one friend that like really likes this job and he wants to work for this person. It's probably not the case. There's a lot of cope in the world, and you kind of have to open your mind and realize that nobody wants to work a job. It'll get clearer and clearer the more you kind of challenge that thought 100%. But the whole paradox comes when you want this end life for yourself and you want to get there quicker. You want to get there tomorrow if you really could. And this is only going to fuck up your trading and get in the way of your trading. And it's only going to make that end goal further away, which is twisted. And that's why it's a paradox, you feel me? And I blame social media for this a lot of the time. Because, I mean, social media is pretty much, especially in the like bigger YouTubers, it's compiled of two different people. It's people flexing their lifestyle, and it's people telling you the wrong message. And it's almost like, not you guys, but a lot of people like being flexed on, which is actually insane. I've never understood it. If I was to post about getting a new car tomorrow, I'll probably get 20 times more views. If I was to post about going on a holiday, then I'll probably get 20 times more views. But I'm not here for the views. That's not what I'm doing this for. Therefore, you don't see me post any of that shit. Like, honestly, I'm just here to try and change your, perspective today. You feel me? And how you get there is essentially going to be this. Just locking yourself in a dark room, backtesting for 10 to going on 12 hours and giving yourself that environment, surround yourself with the right people, if not kind of no one. You don't want people to reinforce these kind of self-deprecating thoughts of like, oh yeah, I'm doing enough, when you're kind of doing the bare minimum. You don't want to compare yourself to mediocrity. You want to compare yourself to the winners, because the majority of people are mediocre, and you don't want to be like those. Now, social media kind of implements the whole thing that you need to be on the charts 24/7, and that's really what's going to get you to win. But you need to implement your trading plan from when you're backtesting into the charts. You can't be at the charts 24/7 taking any setup that kind of present itself, because it feels like you're doing more work, and that's what these kind of big YouTubers try and say. Like, yeah, take every trade, whatnot. That's not how you do it. You need to implement your trading plan and minimize the gap between backtesting, like what you did backtesting, and in the live markets, since that's all trading is. It's simply minimizing that gap. Like, as simple as. That's why your trading plan is there. It's essentially going to be the brains behind your trading in general. And it's statistically going to be the quickest way to get to the money that you want. So listen to it and follow that through and through. Become obsessed with following your trading plan, since, once again, like, that's why it's there. I don't know why people think their trading plan is in place to stop them from getting to millions. I always hear people breaking their trading plan because they think they can make more without it. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? It is there to statistically be the quickest way to get payouts, the quickest way to pass challenges. So stop feeling like it's against you, because, it's not. And if you feel yourself in this cycle of getting an account, blowing an account, then I would always recommend getting a mentor. They are simply going to give you a roadmap on how to get there sooner. I don't care who it is. It doesn't have to be me. It could be anybody. Just make sure they're trading a strategy and a time frame that you want to trade. I'm on the LSD model, liquidity, supply and demand. It's simply, just using timeless concepts. But yeah, you can't use these people as signals. That's not what a mentor should be. A good mentor should be teaching you how to trade their strategy to a point where if they were to be wiped off the face of the earth tomorrow, you can still hold your own in the markets. And a good way to see this is his students catching the same trades as him, everything like that. So do your research before. On my recent trade, some of my students got a better entry than me, which is crazy to say. Some people got flip entry. I think I got break a candle, so good shit to them for real. But anyways, if you're not focusing on the end goal, what the fuck should you be focusing on? Like, what else is there? You should be focusing and obsessing on the process. The whole kind of time in chair, studying and trading properly. You need to stop being obsessed with the cars and the villas, whatever you think you want right now, and start being obsessed with looking at your trading plan, actually become fruitful in real time. Seeing trades align with your trading plan is always the nicest feeling if you actually stick to it. If you're not taking trades outside of it, it's so fulfilling and it works. It really does work, is why it's there. And the money that you want and the money that's going to get you to the stuff that you used to obsess with is literally a byproduct of looking at your strategy play out, waiting for these high quality setups, like I was saying, and just simply following your plan and not feeling like there's more money outside of your plan than there is inside of it. Why would your plan be there if there's just, the markets aren't there for you to go in with your ego and your emotions? That's not a trading plan. When do you ever hear anybody actually making money from the markets just trading off their gut feeling? Don't feel like you're going to be the first to do that. And that's going to be killing your ego. And you really do need to humble yourself. You need to kill your ego and stop backing your current knowledge with capital, because it's likely not knowledge that's going to be making you money just yet. A really quick way to humble yourself, and it's going to be getting quite dark right now to be fair, is look around in your room and see what you have achieved in the past, 2, maybe 3 years that you've been trading. Is this really the place where you expected yourself to be? And it's not to say that trading isn't for you. Trading is for anybody that really puts their mind to it. Maybe you've had a bad run-in with mentors. Maybe you're just being way too on and off. You really do need to be obsessed over a long period of time, whether that's months and months to like a year, maybe a couple of years. There's a reason why I was profitable in my first year of trading. Like I really learn from the mistakes of others. I was trading with somebody else, now profitable on the same model as me, the LSD model. But I really put in that hard work. I didn't do what most other people kind of describe as hard work, which is a simple routine that maybe some of you can relate yourselves to. I'm sure a lot of you are working a lot harder than that. But a lot of people literally wake up, check the charts for like 2 minutes, can't be asked to wait for a setup, so they just take whatever shit they can find at that specific point in time. It loses. Obviously, you didn't wait, so that's potentially another account blown. Good start to the morning. Then they hop on Instagram or YouTube, like get flexed on again, like watch Brez or someone in the place where they want to be. Once again, kind of getting that dopamine spike that they don't really deserve yet. Then they finally get out of bed, go to work or school, then the gym, waste another couple hours, then go hang out with a partner or friends. Maybe you can relate to this. If you can't, then it's kind of good, because that is a lot of just wastes of time. They've pretty much wasted their entire day. They've achieved nothing at the charts. They've achieved nothing after work, realistically. And They just cross their fingers and hope tomorrow is going to hold something that today didn't. And I don't know what they expect is going to change everything. A 1 to 100 trade? No, that you're not going to be able to get a payout from that, and that's not even going to happen. You suddenly understanding the markets? No. Like, that comes from months and months of pure dedication. That's not going to come from days of mediocrity. You know, when have you ever heard a success story that's so boring? Every success story that you hear is just taking a risk and a whole lot of depression. You don't need to be depressed. You can make it fun. I've made all of my journey fun, but it's really just a lot of hard work that no one's ever going to see. And it seems like a lot of time wasted, but I mean, does it really seem like time wasted now? No, it's not. I know a lot of you people are capable of that watching. Maybe you don't see yourself as a profitable trader, but it's all just a mindset, and it's about trusting yourself and trusting your strategy in the charts every single day, and just stop looking to something so fabricated and so materialistic like that end journey. Because falling in love with this process and being in love with this process and obsessed, like, that's really what's going to get you there a lot quicker than you can ever imagine, and a lot quicker than is likely kind of unfolded for you right now. Just destroy that ego, learn from every single loss that you take, since it's all just going to be data that you can improve with going forward. You know, maximize that win rate. It can be fun, and I mean, it all starts with just detaching from that outcome. If this video helped you in any way, like, for real, I'm looking to be doing more of these lectures. If you're looking for a mentor, I do actually have a mentorship kind of thing. It's not like a whole $5,000 course, nothing like that. Simply just pay month by month, see if it's something for you type shit, and subscribe so you can join in the next video. Peace. Probably chart work next.